really do an intro song today. It's breaking news that just happened like an hour or two ago. PNB Rock shot and killed at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Like broad daylight type shit. Like, after a robbery attempt or whatever. Like
Shortly after 1 p.m. at the Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles on Manchester Boulevard,
in Inglewood, California.
Inglewood.
Mm-hmm.
Shot multiple times broad daylight in a restaurant full of people.
Right.
Allegedly, they got his location from his girlfriend or baby mama posting their location on Instagram.
True. And
she geotagged it.
In the geotag, did it show the time of day?
Nah, it just showed it was sunny outside. I sent it to you. Look at your phone.
Like I don't, I know I looked at it, but I ain't inspected that.
I mean, I would think. I mean,
it don't show the time of
I
day.
can't really say it at the time of day, but I mean,
I was just asking that because I was trying to see how long after the geotag did the incident happen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Trying to see because like I don't want to say she geotagged him and that got him killed. Like I don't want to say it like that. That shit tough, man. That shit tough as hell because basically if you a rapper, you a target. Like if you a rapper, you a target. Like you cannot like we've been saying this a whole lot in the past 2-3 years. Being a rapper is the most dangerous job in America. I don't know if it's the most dangerous job in America, but it's definitely the most dangerous job in entertainment, bro.
Yeah, definitely in entertainment.
Mm-hmm. Because you don't hear about Tom Cruise ops pulling up, or you don't hear about Tom Hanks having somebody, if he tag his location, the Jack Boys and all that is waiting outside of wherever he at.
Or even people like Daniel Kaluuya.
The actors and shit. Like
yeah, but I mean, if you're a rapper, that comes with a whole different price. Especially when you're a gangster rapper, also.
Now, I'ma just we talking about PNB Rock. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't ever heard any of his songs, but I've been out of tune with rap a lot. So let me just ask: is he or was he a gangster rapper? Because I don't
really consider it gangster rap. But I also didn't listen to a lot of PNB Rock myself.
Yeah, so like I haven't stuff that's on the radio and stuff like that. You can't really count on me to have heard. To tell you the truth, that's for real. You can't count on me to have heard something that's radio centric, really. But it's wild that in Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, 1 p.m. in the afternoon, Western time or Pacific time, however you want to say it, that somebody will just run up in there, snatch your chain, kill you, and leave.
Yeah.
So, I guess, how can I put this? Because I ain't trying to sound crazy, right? I ain't trying to, because none of this shit is funny. But I'm not trying to sound crazy, because the way I was about to phrase that was going to sound real stupid.
Well,
My niece cries in the background. I was gonna talk about. I was gonna mention about the. How can you put it? I was gonna mention the Chicago thing versus the wider way that it's happening. Now I was gonna say something like people thought it was funny when it was just Chicago, but none of it is funny. But I think people was looking at it more as people on the outside because of drill music. I ain't saying that drill music sparks violence, but drill music is so entangled in the gang culture in places where drill music is big, like Chicago and Jacksonville, right?
Yeah.
That drill music, and even in New York, like the Bronx, that people, when those people get killed, people look at it as if they looking at like a movie or something.
Mm-hmm.
People don't look at it as like hot damn real people sometimes. They look at it like they look at it like they watching a real life version of The Wire or some shit. Like, and they don't see like, oh, a lot of times the fans don't connect a real person to the actions because they waiting to see what, you know, for lack of a better word, they waiting to see who rolled up in the next pack in the next song. But now it's starting to really spill outside of just the drill rap scene into like all rap. You feel me? Like rappers is just getting targeted and shot up no matter what they do. Mind you, Quando Rondo, just like they got lit up 2 weeks ago.
And they ended up killing his friend.
That dude was his cousin.
Mm.
He ended up killing his cousin, bro. And that's
It's just crazy. Because he really, I mean, so I'm wondering, was they only trying to rob him and he fought back and then they killed him? Like, I wonder what's the rest of the story. But also, I do want to ask you a question. Can you hear me?
oh shit, my mic was muted. I can hear you.
All right. How do you feel about the geotagging? Because, I mean, if you want to think about it, this is similar to the same thing that happened to Pop Smoke.
Kind of similar, but Pop Smoke didn't geotag. He made a mistake and put his address on the internet because the address is on the picture he took of the stuff he just bought.
Mm-hmm.
It was on the tag in the picture. But I still see where you going with it.
Necessarily like that. I mean, like, as far as you're like being famous and like not, well, I ain't gonna say he won't be in 10 toes because he didn't, it ain't like he dropped it. But I don't know. It's just, how do you feel about just your location getting out there? Or even, because I think, and allegedly, with FBG Duck, they put an air tag on his car.
Was that what happened? So I hadn't heard that.
Allegedly.
I hadn't heard that with Duck. But as far as geotagging, like dropping your location on social media, how do I feel about it? Is that what you're saying? Never, ever should you do that shit, in my opinion. Bro, like, I remember like it was yesterday, bro. My sister, I was taking her to work one day. And like, this is This is some old. This is about to teach you like. This is gonna show you like where I'm at with my shit. I'm old as hell, dog. Like this is gonna show you where I'm at. Like I was taking her to work and she was on Snapchat. Now, of course, I knew what Snapchat was and all that. I'm not an idiot, you feel me? But I did not know that what Snapchat was like used for. I ain't know it was like people get up there and literally just tell you every step of what they doing throughout the day. That's what Snapchat used to be before it turned into what it is now, which is a place where women sell pussy. Right? But back when Snapchat was popular, before Instagram put stories up there and basically killed Snapchat, I was taking her to work and she took a picture of the sign and dropped the location and said on the way to, heading into work now. And I was like, what you doing? She said, update my Snapchat story. I was like, what? What you mean? What the fuck? Snapchat story? I thought Snapchat was just a little app that made it easier for you to text and send pictures to people and shit like that. And she was like, yeah. I was like, so you just told everybody who follow you where we at and what we doing? She was like, yeah. I was like, don't never do that shit again while you with me. Not that nobody was looking for me, but still, just the implication of that shit threw me off. Fuck no, don't. I said don't ever in your life do that shit again while you with me.
Nah, it's just, and even if you want to talk about what just happened to Sauce Walker, because he recently was just in some shit too.
Well, did you see the updated video on that?
What, the one of him?
The one where he talked about because one video now, I don't know. People were saying that he was trying to make it look like he killed the dude who was trying to rob him, but he said that that's not what he was doing. He's
some shit too. Yeah.
Well, he
said he fought off the dude that was trying to rob him, and somebody else did it.
He said he fought off the dude who was trying to rob him, and what I don't have either. Yeah, I don't blame you. If it wasn't for this podcast, I wouldn't have any social media. Like, I don't see the use of it at all. I definitely don't blame you. But basically what happened with Sauce Walker, according to him, that he fought off the robber, and that same robber then tried to rob another guy that was down the block, and the second guy who that same robber tried to rob is who died. Yeah. The robber wasn't the dead person.
Oh, the robber wasn't?
No, the robber who attempted to rob Sauce Walker then killed another man in front of his own house. That's what it is. Now,
crazy.
Whether Sauce Walker was clout chasing or not, when he first came out with the story, whether he tried to make it look like that he killed the robber or not, I don't know, because I don't follow these niggas on social media. All I did was see the videos on World Star Hip Hop, and shout out to Humble Princess in the chat too. I seen the video on World Star Hip Hop, and after that, I left the situation alone. And then I saw the new updated version on World Star Hip Hop with him telling the full so-called story. But the common thread in this is it happened in the same place. The shit happened in Los Angeles again. Mm-hmm. Right? And that's the problem, bro. Like, in Los Angeles, the way I'm hearing people tell it is that if you a rapper over there, they coming for you. That's it. If you over there and they think
Kendrick say, now I can watch on the TV and be okay, but see I'm on the clock once that watch landing in LA. You think he was lying?
I always knew Los Angeles wasn't sweet, bro. Like, how could the place where the Crips and Bloods started ever be sweet? There might be safe zones, but we talking about LA, a place that got 17 million people living there. Because Los Angeles is a county. It ain't a city like people think. They got a city part, which is downtown, but Los Angeles is a county. And it's comprised of a whole lot of cities. A place with 17 million people, you think that shit is sweet ever? Like, it's too many people. You can't count on everybody to have your best interests in mind when you touch down over there. And you could count on more people to be, looking at you crazy than anything when you touch down over there.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. But I don't even know. It's kind of hard to really even say anything about it because you really don't know what was going on other than he was eating at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. His location got geotagged and they came and got him.
Oh, yeah. Peace to you too, humble princess. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it big time. But that's the thing. I don't want to talk down upon him because he just passed away. And this ain't a statement to talk down upon him anyway. But I don't want nobody that ever come across this to think that this is something to talk down upon him. The thoughts that you have to document everything you do on the internet has always been crazy to me. It's always been crazy to me. Let's pull up a picture, bro. Like we can just pull up his go ahead on and stream the brother's music. Now I'm not gonna stream any of it here because look, every time it's just making me upset. Every time I turn this computer off, they log me out of my Apple Music. I will never buy an iPhone, Apple, so you can stop logging me out. Like, I will never. But, yeah, like, I never have understood why. And with him, it's kind of different to an extent because now being an entertainer, social media is part of your job.
Definitely.
But your personal life, I think, has to be separated from your I'm an entertainer life. Like, and I could just never ever sit back and tell somebody what I'm at. And now I'm gonna sound crazy, but the people who I didn't keep up with after I graduated high school, bro, some of them thought I was dead. I was so off the radar at a point in time. Like when I popped up in a picture with our cousin O, and he posted it on his Facebook or something, they was like, that nigga still alive? Like, I haven't seen or heard from him in like 7 years. He's still around? Like, yeah, because I didn't deem it a need to be seen or heard until we start doing this. And you can vouch for me, dog. Until we start doing this, where was I at on the internet?
Nah, you ain't even really have a Facebook.
I was.
Your Facebook didn't have a picture on it, so it was like, is it really him?
I was nowhere, bro. As far as people was concerned, that could have been somebody stealing my identity.
Yeah.
But like I said, he a rapper, he an entertainer. His number one job is not to make music. His number one job is to stay relevant. That's what his number one job is. Because no matter the hottest music you make, if you irrelevant, people not gonna care. They ain't gonna want to hear it. Right? Definitely. Lord baby. What's up, bro? Shout out to you. Rest in peace, PNB Rock. And we didn't play the track just being that he just passed away so suddenly. We didn't play the new video, but we got you when we come back on Wednesday. We're gonna play the new video. Like, cause we ain't even expect to see nothing like this. Definitely didn't expect to see nothing like this.
I wasn't expecting it either. It's just crazy how this world is working now. You really will die.
Bruh, this is the thing. Listen at this. It used to be that criminals wanted to plan out some shit, catch you, get what they came to get, and leave. The ideal situation when robbing somebody is not to kill them. At least that's how it was. The ideal situation when robbing somebody was to leave them alive, bro. So even if you do get caught for the robbery, you ain't also getting caught for a fucking murder. You understand? Like, but hey, Lord Baby said, at the hands of our own over rocks and metal. Exactly. Exactly, man. Like, that's the craziest part. That's the craziest part. It's over some shit. You know what? It's over some shit that if you scrounged up a couple $100s, you could get a fake one that look real. I seen them. And a nigga, unless you got one of them clout chasers with a video camera and a diamond tester coming around you, nobody will ever know the fucking difference. You know what I mean? They tell you how you know? Because these so-called jewelers is out here selling these rappers fake shit for $50,000 and $60,000.
Sometimes more than that, honestly.
Mm-hmm. So, like, but it ain't, bro. These days, now I don't condone robbery and shit. Like, I ain't trying to sound like I do, but these days it ain't even about the robbery. It's about, I don't think it's about the robbery. I think it's about the fact that niggas want to say, I pulled a robbery on him. Because if he hadn't killed PNB Rock, right? If he hadn't killed PNB Rock, you could guarantee yourself right now, we'll be looking at videos of PNB Rock chain on Instagram or something. Mm-hmm. With the nigga who did it bragging about it. If PNB Rock hadn't got shot. Because the social media clout is worth more to these people than the money is anyway. That's pulling this shit off. Like, this out here doing this. And when you talk about the gang, the drill rap murders that's happening in like Chicago and shit, that's all different. That's all about getting revenge on whoever, or getting up on your enemies. And it still all leads back to clout because they just want to brag that, yeah, I caught this one. Like, I caught this one from the other side. And now we up 5 on them. But with PNB Rock and people like him, where robbery seems to be the motive, I don't even think, even rappers do this shit. What kind of sense do it make for Benny the Butcher to be posting Freddie Gibbs' chain up?
Yeah.
Like, how much clout do Benny the Butcher need? Do he need more clout? Ain't he like one of the top niggas out right now? Like,
I don't know. But I do know. And then even in that situation, allegedly somebody was screaming, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him.
Shooting Freddie Gibbs, right?
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but like, like we said, it's about what happened to who. It ain't. I don't even think it's about the money, bro. Like cause niggas hop on the videos wearing the chains right after they do the crime, if they didn't kill the person. Like, yeah, of course, That PNB rock chain that got stolen, that shit is tainted now. It got a dead body on the other side of it. So whoever come up with it, like, and whoever come out with it publicly, you fucked. You can't show up wearing that chain nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just, I don't know,
terrible.
man. Like,
It's terrible. I mean, that's all you can really say about it. The shit is terrible. Innocent. I mean, well, can you even? I don't know what he did, but it didn't deserve death. I can say that.
yeah, man. But let me ask you another angle to this, bro. Like, what you think about the people that be rushing to film this type of shit, put it on social media?
I mean, it's the same thing you just called it, clout chasing. It's just a different type of clout. Now you chasing your little 5 seconds of social media fame or to be the first person. I mean, all of this shit is full circle. So that's how I look at it. Cause I was seeing a lot of people on Twitter saying that it was what's the word that they were using? Basically saying why you're recording that is I can't think of the word, but they was up
Distasteful, disrespectful.
Yeah, distasteful. Yeah. So they were just saying like it was disrespectful for you to post that, and then the other people on the other end was saying, but you probably sent it to somebody else after you saw it from here, so you still spreading it.
I don't know if somebody who said it was distasteful would be sending it. The person who accused somebody else of sending it is probably the motherfucker who sent it to somebody else. Like, if you want me to be honest. Like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the first instinct of people is to pull out their phones, bro. Like the phone. And this is the thing. The first instincts of people ain't even to pull out their phone, call 911. First instinct is people is to pull out their phone, call, and pull up the fucking camera app. Mm-hmm. Like, oh shit, we gotta catch this. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, like, ain't nobody asked you to. Hold on. It said, let me see. We got a chat message.
Yep, no offense to anyone, but kind of like P Valley when Lil Murder killed dude for lying.
I don't know. I haven't seen P Valley, but
I have seen P Valley. So, spoiler alert: in the show, after this one dude commits suicide, another dude gets on social media and starts claiming the body, saying, "Yeah, look at what happened to him." Yeah.
Hold on. So the dude committed suicide, and another person got on social media and act like, did he just taunt him, or did he act like he did the killing?
Nah, he act like he did the killing.
Right.
So, I mean,
well, I don't.
All of it is.
I won't say that that's offensive because that's not. To tell you the truth, that's not really too far off from shit that really be happening. Mm-hmm. Like, for real. Like, now I haven't seen the show, but the way you just described it to me, like, clout is getting niggas killed, or clout is pushing people to kill other people. Basically. Like, and I don't understand it. Like, if I'm robbing something, bro, like if it's me, I'm not risking 20, 30 years of my life, or in California, death row, or life without parole or any of that for no damn $40,000 chain, bro.
Yeah, that shit's just not worth it.
And or even if the damn chain costs in the 6 figures, I'm not risking it. If I'm going to go rob something, I'm going to plan out a robbery and rob an armored truck or something. Mm-hmm. Like them dudes who robbed Dunbar, like they robbed Dunbar and dude they haven't caught dude, but he had 15 or 16 million dollars stashed away that nobody ever found after the robbery, and he kindly took his jail time because he knew when he got out he was set for life.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, I don't condone none of this shit, but my point is the motive just don't seem to be the money. Like, the motive seemed to be the bragging rights, bro. Like you remember Young Berg? Now he's still alive, so it was easy to laugh at him. But his Transformers Autobot chain got passed around the whole damn country.
Mm-hmm.
Right, like that's the type of stuff we talking about here. Like they passed his shit around the whole country, just bragging about having his shit. But, bro, like it's when we gonna stop murdering each other? Like, when we gonna stop?
I don't think they will, because as long as it's, you know, this person has something I don't have, the killing's never gonna stop.
You think so?
I don't think it will, because I mean it's not a lot out about it, and it's just a robbery right now. But I mean, if we looking at it just from a robbery standpoint, they knew, and he even talked about this in other interviews. I watched this other interview he had with DJ Academics, and he was saying he's out with his kids and his girl, and niggas is like on gangsta timing, like, and it's like you with your family, like. Niggas is so insensitive, gangsta timing. That,
right.
And it's like they see a rapper who ain't even doing nothing to them. Like they not even talking to them, and they gonna still try to rob you in front of your family, in front of your girl. Like, it's senseless. Let
alone that was in L.A. also.
Yeah, that was also in L.A. But it's like, when is enough at this point?
Is enough ever?
Like, who's gonna have to die for people to really go, damn, we should chill out a little bit?
I'll put it this way, bruh. Like, two of the biggest rappers of all time got murdered and this shit ain't stopped. So I don't think that nobody life is sacred enough to stop the cycle of fuckery. Like, two of the biggest rappers to ever do it got murdered in back-to-back, basically back-to-back. September 96 for Tupac and May 97 Biggie, if I'm not mistaken. So, ain't nobody life sacred enough to stop this cycle of foolish bullshit. So, like, what if... I don't want to speak on nobody... I don't want to wish this shit on nobody, but if somebody, like, if the biggest rapper in the game, like, right now, got hurt, like, that ain't gonna stop, because the contingent of people who willing to do this type of shit don't care about these people dying, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they don't care if it's PNB Rock, if it's Quando Rondo, if it's anybody. They don't give a shit. Like, that ain't they concern. They go into the shit willing to kill the people, obviously. So, it ain't no stopping it. Like, that shit is not stopping. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I just feel like this shit is, if it hasn't already gotten out of hand, I mean, it's getting even more out of hand. Like, nigga, even thinking back to when, like, Dolph got shot, and that was just like, whoa.
Bro, killed Dolph in the middle of the day, too. Like, on camera and all that.
And what's making it even more crazy, you don't really even... Like, I mean, what makes it even crazy, you see it now. Like, you really see it. Like, it's on social media. You see all of these shootings. whether you see the actual shooting or the aftermath, like somebody is taking pictures, and I think that's what makes it more uh realistic in my eyes. Like you see all these people really like these famous people, these people that are, I mean, essentially glorified, and they're just dying.
Yeah, it don't matter though. Like it don't matter to people though, cause it's a cycle of, or not a cycle. It's a different bunch of bullet points. If somebody like PNB Rock and somebody who we don't really associate with the gang shit get killed, we look at it like it's a shame, but the killers look at it like that nigga shouldn't have been slipping. Well, that's how they look at it. If somebody who is is involved in the gang wars that's now playing out over rap songs get killed, we all look at it as pretty much entertainment. We looking at it like who's gonna be next? Like that's just how it is. Like it's just everything, and now that it's all put in front of us at the tip of our fingers, like people gonna seek it out more now. People gonna seek it out because it's easy now. You don't only get to hear about it or hear retellings. Now you can see the scene of the crime, bro. Like now you can see PNB Rock laying there fighting for his life.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like,
Or you
I
can,
wasn't even expecting to see that for real.
but it's just on your timeline. Like once the shit start going viral, you damn near can't avoid it. The only way you can avoid it is to not be inside the app at all. You can be on the app for completely innocuous reasons that ain't got anything to do with anybody getting killed, and you still might, see that. You still
I
might
feel
see.
like this shit is insane, bro. Just to see this nigga done got murdered in broad daylight. Niggas ran down on the chicken spot.
Bro, that's how, in this day and age, that's how it is. Like, it done really shifted from being like, you remember how, if you ever seen Cocaine Cowboys, right? That's how the Cubans was doing it and the Colombians was doing each other when they was having their drug war down there in Miami. They didn't give a damn what was happening, what time of day it was, or any of that. They was just, if the enemy was there, they was on it. Boom, I seen a story like one of the guys told from the documentary, like why he got an order to do a hit, and the person didn't only say do the hit. The person said do the hit and kill everybody at the table. Said why? Is they the targets too? No, those two are the targets, but just kill the rest of them because they there. Like that's the type of brazen stuff they was doing. Now that culture has transferred over to mainstream culture. Like, cause rap, hip hop, whatever, in the music industry is the biggest thing going. Ain't nothing bigger than it. You got rap artists. If you get the right set of eyes on you, you can roll out of bed and get a platinum record. You got this dude from California, Yeet, getting platinum records, rapping about nothing. Just cause he making songs with a lot of bounce. You know what I'm saying? Catchy joints. So you can roll out of bed, get a platinum record right now. It's the biggest thing going. So it's mainstream culture. And now that culture of brazen, get it how you live, is transferred over to the mainstream because it's transferred over to the hip hop world. And we gonna keep seeing it because rap and hip hop ain't going nowhere. It was building up from the time it started to take over. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't no type of music had a more meteoric rise than rapping and hip hop had. And it ain't going nowhere, so we gonna keep seeing this type shit, unfortunately.
I hate to say that though. Like I would hate to say that we gonna keep seeing rappers and shit die, but I mean it's kind of hard to, because as long, like I said earlier, as long as people are having things that other people don't have, all this jewelry, all these watches, cars, clothes, all of it, people are gonna hate. And I mean that's the sad reality to it. You got people who would much rather come and rob you because they can't have what you have or they can't do what you do.
But this is the thing, though, bro. You gotta look at it this way. There's that angle too. I agree with you that that angle definitely exists, and you got the other angle that people ain't necessarily hating. Shit, these people look at robbing folks as a career path, bro.
Nah, yeah.
They like,
Not lying about that.
that's where the word career criminal come from. Like, they look at robbing, like, now I'm old. Niggas wake up, grab the gun, and step outside. Nowadays, open up they social media because hot damn, that's just like them clocking in to their 9 to 5. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna hot damn look and wait until a nigga who I can feed on pop up. That's how I look at it. That's how it seemed to me, at least. Like, so I don't know. Like, it's haters that do it, and it's niggas who like, oh yeah, easy target. Let's get it. Oh, he out here with his girl or whatever. Got him. Going to get him.
Exactly. They probably saw that and immediately was like, nah, he ain't about to do nothing. He with them.
Mm-hmm.
And next thing you know, he's clapped.
Oh, he in L.A. This is my spot. Like, I can do what I want to over here. Going to get him.
It's definitely sad though. I mean, rest in peace, PNB Rock. Like,
mm-hmm.
That's sad as shit.
R.I.P. to him, definitely. Like, I don't. Like I said, I don't condone none of that robbing shit. Like, that just ain't never been. Even when I was hanging around with people who was, doing whatever they was doing, the robbing shit is just not something I was with. People was doing. I was around people who was doing other things that the law considers to be crime, but that robbing shit was the one. It was where I drew the line at. Like, I mean, of course, I wasn't around no murderers or nothing like that. Don't get me wrong. But but I was around people who was doing whatever they felt they had to do to get their money up. But like, I just couldn't be around that robbery because like how I look for you to go, me to go, or you to go work, have a talent, or just have a work ethic to build something, or just have a work hard as hell at your 9 to 5 until you work your way up to where you making decent money to take care of you and yours, and some punk ass nigga come and take it. Like, I don't know. Like, but that's just that. Like, I don't know. Like,
yeah. I also don't know. This shit caught me off guard. And it's like, I mean, I hate to say it like this, but I kind of watch social media as far as in this aspect. Like, damn, who am I going to see next?
well, you gonna see dead next?
Yeah. I mean, that's just how you look. That's how, well, to me, that's how I look at it now. Because it's like, I mean, everybody's dying at such an alarming rate.
It's not an outrageous way to look at it. That's what we conditioned to, pretty much that, because social media is built off of fucking foolishness. let's be for real. When you start seeing the platforms blow up is when you started seeing dumb shit be put on them. But let's look at some of the social media stars. Is social media stars because of stupidity for the most part. Like, you got other people, you got other people on the other side, like Mr. Beast and all that, who I don't know how he got famous. But then you got people in his same like realm, like Logan Paul and them, that just did a bunch of stupid shit to get famous. Like pulling pranks on people and shit like that. People gravitate towards dumb shit on the internet. That's just how it is. So social media is really social media is really, it's not surprising for you to say that you look to see who is going to be next, because to tell you the truth, you're more likely to see something along those lines than to see something that's worth anything. If I'm making any sense.
Nah, you are.
But RIP PNB Rock.
Yeah, definitely RIP PNB Rock.
All I got gotta say is to the y'all entertainers, stay safe out there, man. Stay safe. But let's transition into the next topic real quick, because I didn't even pull this up. I forgot because we was talking about PNB and stuff. But let's because I can't believe that this shit is real, bro. I can't believe this shit.
That shit was wild too.
I can't believe it. I'm having typos and everything. This light is shining in my this light up out. It's like really blinded, and you're like, a minute back. I can't believe this is real, bro. So let's pull this up. The Safety Act, because I want to see. Because when I read some of the get out of here. When I read the headlines and all that, I read some of the hot takes and shit. Like, oh, you can pop a nigga and then you can be out of jail until trial. Kidnap somebody, you get caught, be out of jail until trial. You don't have to pay no bail, none of that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what this is all about. What to know. When did they pass the Safety Act? They passed it February 2020, February 22nd, 2021. This is not fake. This is real.
Nah, that shit is definitely real.
This is something that happened in real life. Because if this is really what I think it is, then the Chicago and Illinois and that shit is going to go from being what it is now to being the flat out purge.
Niggas is gonna be dying left and right. Literally. Literally left and right.
And the cash bail. In addition to no cash bail, what is all in the Safety Act? A broad range. I'm gonna have to turn this shit off. I'm chilling out here in the dark. I can't. That shit blinding the nigga. It's blinding me. Anyway. Other than no cash bail, what else is in the Safety Act? Broad-ranging Safety Act also addresses police training, what equipment they have in the field. Bro, they better have fucking tanks. What you mean? They better have fucking... What's that damn thing called? They better have that shit that's mounted on helicopters, bro.
Nigga, they might as well go ahead on and get a few Gundams, because what's about to happen in fucking Illinois is about to be a whole different beast of things.
Have happening. A Metal Gear, my nigga. Like,
I don't think them passing. I don't think they knew what they were getting into passing this law for real.
Body cameras. They were okay. How did the vote saw that 60 were in favor and 50 opposed? Okay. Okay, so this is what I was trying to get to earlier. Flight risk. So they say it right here. If they get out without cash bail, is if the judge decides that they may be a flight risk or endangerment to the community. Okay. Kidnapping is on the list. And second degree murder is on the list. If that's one of the requirements, how can these crimes be on the list? If you second degree murder somebody, aren't you a danger to the community?
I just don't understand what they were really going for passing this bill for real.
I need to find some more information, bro, because I'm lost. I am lost. I have to go back. If you join in the stream right now, you can rewind it to the beginning. Like the first 50 minutes is about the PNB Rock situation. If you wanted to just hear that part. But I need to find some. I ain't about to read a whole bill because they can be 50 or 60 odd pages long. I'm not doing it. I'm not I'm not a legislative whatever the hell. I'm not none of that. But I'm just trying to see like the bullet. Okay, bro, like come on. This Chicago Tribune. The Safety Act gives drug cartels free reign in Illinois. I don't know about that. Come on.
Yeah, see, that's the one that I think that's kind of like, yeah, that gives them free reign, but I don't think it's going to be easy as that. It's got to be some underlying factor about it, though, that we don't really know yet.
The thing that I saw.
We're going to get more information on it.
Will have a wide range of consequences throughout our criminal justice system. With the elimination of cash bail, criminal suspects will be detained before trial only in the case of forcible felonies that are non-probational or unless they are considered a flight risk or a danger to the community. Many violent crimes, including robbery, vehicular invasion, driving under the influence, causing death, and second-degree murder do not qualify under this law. This policy is a horrible slap in the face to the victim. So basically, I done read through it enough of it to basically sum it up. Basically, you can possibly get detained long enough to be processed and then put right back on the street if you do any of the stuff I just read off. Killing somebody with your car, breaking in somebody's shit, robbing somebody, second degree murder. Now, in the second degree murder, let's dig into it a little bit because we don't live in Illinois, so let's see. We might be misunderstanding it. Let's look at it and try to give it the benefit of the doubt. Now, where we live, we live in stand your ground state. So if somebody is threatening your life, you can kill them. Flat out. Yeah. Is Illinois not a stand your ground? Or do they have more strict self-defense laws to where if you getting your life threatened and you kill somebody, you can still get hit with second degree murder? Like if a person come at you with a knife and you shoot them, can you get hit with second degree murder? And that's the type of thing that they would let you out on. Like, oh, you got a second degree murder charge, but you shot a person who was about to stab you. So that's why we decided we're going to let you out. Is that, maybe that's what it is, right? If we playing devil's advocate here. I'm not about to look up the law. I'm just prognosticating. Like, I'm just guessing. Like, I'm not about to look up Illinois self-defense laws. It's not happening. But maybe that's. But what about kidnapping and vehicular homicide? Which that's basically what driving under the influence causes. Bruh, come on. Like, it's few things in the world that make me more mad than some fuckface driving crazy, killing somebody. Number one, because most of the time the person who caused the accident is the only survivor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they typically don't die.
That chick who ran through that red light in California the other week killed 6 people, including basically a whole family, and she came out of it with scratches.
Mm-hmm.
I
know exactly what you're talking about. She was driving was she an ICU doctor or something like that?
She was a traveling nurse.
Mm-hmm.
Right, bro.
And then drive, because her boyfriend, I think it was something with her boyfriend, and she was driving like dumb fast, like
90 miles per hour, bro.
Yeah, crashed into them people, causing that fire and everything.
Her car burst into flames. And she survived. And she didn't burn. Let me stop.
Or even the NFL player from the former Raiders,
Henry Ruggs or whatever his name. Ruggs. Is it Henry? I know it's Ruggs.
Yeah, I think it's Henry.
Let me see. For the sake of yeah, Henry Ruggs. Yeah. He was driving like 140 miles per hour.
Mm-hmm. He
survived. Like, threw his life away and killed a woman. And that's the thing, man. Killed a 23-year-old woman. He awaiting trial on driving under the influence, resulting in death and reckless driving. That sounds like a charge that's not going to get him a lot of time in jail, man. That sounds like 5 years to me. Watching all of the crime videos and the true crime documentaries I done seen, that charge don't typically get people locked up for a long time. Henry Ruggs could, not to say that he would get another chance, but he could go to jail, do his time, and come out and have a full-fledged NFL career. Because dude is 23 years old. He could come out still in his 20s. He could come out still in his 20s. But are you really going to? They already ain't solving murders in Chicago. And you want me to let you know why this type of thing is not unprecedented, bro. You remember the Louisiana shit? Do you remember the Louisiana shit?
Mm-mm.
You don't know the Louisiana law that in Louisiana you get arrested. It's not there anymore, but back in the early 2000s, it was this law. You get arrested for any crime, murder included, right? If no witnesses came forward to testify against you within 90 days, they dropped the charges. So you would literally have dudes in like New Orleans do a murder knowing that nobody was going to come be a witness against them, go do they 3 months in jail and get right back out.
That's crazy.
See, that shit changed up after Hurricane Katrina happened, and they ended up moving all to other places. And one of the main places people transplanted from New Orleans to was Houston. And they tried that same shit in Texas and was surprised when after 90 days, they were still in jail. Like this is real life. That type of thing existing is what made me know, like, okay, this is maybe this is fucking for real, bro. Like, maybe this is for real.
I don't know.
And it is for real, bro.
You know, this safety act is gonna fuck a lot of shit up.
Bro, what you mean? You mean to tell me in Chicago where people is getting murdered, like fucking people is getting murdered on a more regular routine than the fucking postman delivers the mail, that this ain't gonna make that better? Cause you mean to tell me you think this is gonna make that worse? Or niggas get look. People are gonna get popped. The popper is gonna get back out of jail. And 4 or 5 more motherfuckers is gonna get popped while they awaiting trial. It's already like don't get me wrong. Like, I ain't out here trying to help the fucking police. Do y'all job, but shit, I ain't trying to help either side because I ain't in the streets. I ain't trying to help the killers do their job either. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's that crazy. Like, this is some, and it just seems like this is Illinois government or whatever just throwing their hands up and like, y'all just do what you want. I don't give a shit anymore.
Niggas told them to scrap it out. Scrap it out. Let's see who wins so we can be all done with this shit.
And that's like, it seems like they just like, yeah, do what you want to do and let us just eat steak and shrimp and play golf. As long as y'all don't bring that shit to the suburbs, you're good. Keep it over there in the south side of Chicago and on Lakeshore Drive and all that. On S6, on 63rd and shit. Keep it over there. Because
that shit is insane though.
Cause that's the thing. Like it all of this stuff change up when it starts spilling over into the white neighborhoods. Let's just be for real. Or into white areas. Bro, the way I understand it, that whole RICO charge came down against O Block because of where they killed FBG Duck at. That's the way I understand it. It ain't because he got killed. It's because of him getting killed downtown Chicago.
Right.
It's the equivalent of a nigga pulling up on somebody and killing them in Times Square. That's basically how they laid it out, where he was at. Like, he was at the Louis store, bro. He was at the Louis store.
It's crazy though, like, I don't know. This safety act, the niggas is dying already. I don't know what to say about the fucking world right now. Are we really living a fucking movie?
Are we living in? Our grandmas and them been saying this type of thing forever. We living in the last days and times, bro. We living in the last days and times, bro. Like, and that's what it is. We definitely living in the shit, bro. Like, you thought The Purge was some fiction? Oh, nigga, that was some fortune telling. Niggas was predicting the future, bro.
That is exactly the way it's looking these days.
Oh my God, bro. Like, that's crazy. I mean, sometimes the world be trying to make it look like you picked the wrong path when you chose to be an upstanding citizen, don't they? I watched the nigga get famous off of doing credit card scams, and came out of jail, and now he's still rich. Now he a YouTube motivational speaker and business guru. This Bandman Kevo nigga.
Yeah, Bandman Kevo.
Now he out here telling people how to run businesses when he won't even run in one. He was just cracking cards. What? And he out here being a motivational speaker. Like, and boss, they got a regular job. You can't be no motivational speaker if you work at McDonald's. Niggas is gonna tell you work at McDonald's. Get out my fucking face. Like, I don't want to hear nothing you gotta say. I want to listen to the dude who did credit card fraud. That's the guy. He had the right idea.
I don't know. I just hope it gets better. But it ain't looking like it is time soon.
Mm-hmm. Well, not with the Safety Act. Niggas is about to be over there wild. Bro, with this Safety Act shit, bro, you know how many scammers and shit? People like, unless they deem you a flight risk, bro, but like, I do my best to try to make sure that they ain't think I was no flight risk. Scam millions off of some credit cards, and as soon as they let me out of there, I'll be on a plane to fucking Greece. You understand me? With my whole bank account intact.
Nigga said, nah, I'll stay right here.
Bro, where can I go? Like, my ass to be out going to Brazil or something.
Nigga said, nah, I'll be right here. Drop me off at the store.
Mm-hmm.
This shit crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't even playing, bro. Like, all you doing is giving, like, criminals more tools to play with.
Nigga said, I can get out. Nigga said, I'll be out tomorrow.
Niggas is like this right here. Bro, when they saw the Safety Act shit pass, it was like, oh yeah, it's about that time. It's time. What Kendrick said on that song, bro? If it even was a Kendrick song, it's time to get active. Ain't that the art of peer pressure, bro?
Yeah. Niggas about to get active.
It's a fucking joke.
I wonder is niggas looking at these bills that's passing like, oh yeah, I don't know. Or are they like, I don't know. The criminals keep up with the news, right?
Of course. I done seen criminals on the fucking news. I mean, because I done seen criminals see they own report on the news. I done seen niggas be like, oh shit, that's me right there. They looking for me. I know criminals personally who came to me after they saw, what's that shit they used to have over here, bro? I don't know if they still have it. It's like, I don't know, but it was a station on TV over here where you could turn it on and they would just put footage of crimes, not like violent crimes, but like break-ins. Well, I guess a robbery is considered a violent crime. Robberies, people robbing stores and all that, and it just played on a loop to see if somebody would call the Crime Stopper number and report them niggas. And I done seen people who did the shit come talk to me about seeing they shit on the TV. like, and they asses definitely did it. That's how I seen it. Like, I seen it just like that. Like, so, like I said.
So, what do you think is gonna be the turn of events with this Safety Act? Like, what do you think is gonna happen? Within, let's say the Safety Act gets passed tomorrow, or
it's already passed. It go into effect January 1st.
All right, so after January 1st, where do you see the state of Chicago in?
I don't think the murders is gonna be that affected. To tell you the truth, I think crimes that got money is the motive. It's gonna be what Spike. That's what I think. I think stuff like if this stuff is included in the act, stuff like card cracking, stealing, probably robbing banks, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think
You
that
think niggas gonna be robbing banks?
well they rob armored trucks all the time over there.
Yeah.
Like, so maybe robbing an armored truck. Like, cause really, if you want to rob an armored truck, like, and in case you get caught, you don't want to have a cash bail. Presumably, by this, all you have to do is not kill the people. Because if you kill somebody while you committing a that's automatically felony. That's automatically first degree murder. Like it ain't no way around that. And in Illinois, they got this law over there. And they got this law in a lot of places, but this is what I'm saying. They got this law over there, and then they passing this bill juxtaposed to that. They got a law in Illinois to where if you don't even kill somebody, if you robbing somebody, right? If me and you rob somebody and the person we rob kill me, they charging you with my murder, not the person who shot me. So you get a first degree murder charge for me getting killed because me and you was doing a crime together. So like, as long as, let's say, go back to the armored truck example, it presumably, because robbery is not, like, robbery is right there in the list of stuff that you don't get a cash bail for. Robbery. You rob it. All you have to do is not shoot the people. Just don't shoot them. Bruh. Go get them. Be organized. Hold them at gunpoint and disarm them. And then you off with a whole bunch of money and no cash bail. That's the craziness of this act.
This shit is a GTA heist. Let's see if niggas really start going on heist.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what they want for real. They want to see the wild shit happen.
Bruh, it is wild. It's wild right now, bro. Like the world. I mean, what are we doing here, bro? Is this shit for real? Like the world really going this route? I saw a crazy story today, bro.
What?
So I saw a video on World Star Hip Hop, right? And it said that woman caught her husband cheating in the Philippines. And in the description, it said that in the Philippines, you could get 4 years in prison for cheating on your spouse. What? Adultery is a crime over there. It's safe to say ain't no damn Safety Act getting passed in the Philippines. Ever. You cheat on your spouse, you can face up to 4 years in prison, bruh. And it ain't no American prison. American prison probably like a hotel stay compared to the prison in them third world countries.
Oh, yeah.
You probably in a cell with 15 people, bro.
Nah, yeah, I used to watch hella shows about being locked up in like third world countries and like worse prisons and shit. That shit can get crazy over there in them other places.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. Like that's wild. Like that's wild to me. But Hey, we'll see how it goes. We'll see if the purge horn gets sounded in Illinois.
I mean, they gonna be letting niggas out free fucking willy.
Mm-hmm. Might as well. Might as well. If you a criminal over there, you might as well do whatever you want. They pushing you. It's already implied that in Chicago in particular, the murder rate is so crazy because the criminals, the whatever who's doing what, is already know that the police ain't gonna try to catch them most of the time. They just let each other kill each other.
That ain't crazy.
Right? It be people over there kill somebody and then talk about it in 10 minutes on the internet and don't go to jail, bro. Let's look at a bunch of the people some of the main niggas who went to jail, right?
Mm-hmm.
The people who killed L.A. Capone. Of course they went to jail because he was about to explode onto the music scene. He was already famous.
Mm-hmm.
Rondo number 9 and them killed a cab driver. Somebody ain't had nothing to do with nothing. Allegedly killed a cab driver. They say they didn't do it, but the jury say they did do it. They in jail. The O-Block dudes who supposedly killed FBG Duck, they in jail, like I said a minute ago, because of where they killed them.
Right.
All right, now let's go on the other side. The people who shot Shooter Shells, I think 30 times in the face, they ain't get caught. They did that shit in the middle of the day. Like, don't Google him up because you will see his body laying there without a face. I haven't even never Googled it. I just have heard it be talked about on YouTube and heard that that's what you will find if you Google him. I haven't done that. I haven't seen it. The people who killed that girl K.I., hell, everybody knew who did it. The guy who did it changed his name to include her name in it. Like he changed his name now. He got killed too. But like bro, when he was still alive, I was seeing people on YouTube saying he did it. Now, pretty much after he died, people already like confirmed that he did it. Like I know a lot of people say that King Von is the one who killed her, but the way I heard it and the way I've been hearing it for a long time, he might have been there, but he wasn't the shooter.
Right.
But the guy who did it, he was walking free for a minute. Like he got killed in a parking lot one night. Like it's so many people. We could keep going down the list of people I see get murdered in Chicago. These rappers, and don't nobody ever get arrested for it. Like so, like I said, I ain't trying to help the police do their job. That's why I ain't mentioned none of the names I heard. Like if you want to hear the names be mentioned, go watch Chicago Scene 88. Like I ain't mentioning it. But I'm just saying, like the police in Chicago already ain't catching niggas who kill people. So the people the murderers over there already don't have cash bail because they don't never see handcuffs. Like
that is true.
I think that some of the notable, like whenever you see one of them get caught, it's some notable circumstances behind it. Like another one, a so-called killer, PBG Spaz. I don't know if you know who he is. If you know PBG Spaz, he a name from a long time ago, but I know you know who Young Pappy is.
Yeah, I do know Young Pappy is.
So PBG Spaz allegedly killed somebody because they dissed Young Pappy on Facebook, allegedly. Now, if he hadn't done it where he did it at, I don't think he'd be in jail right now. He killed the person in front of an elementary school.
No.
Allegedly, they arrested his ass. But if it won't like that, do you think he'd be in prison? I don't. He'd be out chilling with his homies, smoking blunts and shit. But they say that's what he did. I don't know if it's true, but the police in Chicago ain't even on it like that, bro.
No.
Is it? What can you even really say about what's going on right now? Honestly,
Nothing. You can say that I'm glad I don't live in that motherfucker. That's what you can say.
that's how I be feeling sometimes. Hey,
That's about all you can say. I know if they pass some shit like that, where I'm at, I'm going to do some crimes of my own, my nigga. I'm going to get me some army shit. I'm gonna have a fucking missile launcher up in my house. Nigga, if you come by my house looking crazy, I'm gonna blow your whole car up, bruh. I'm gonna be out this bitch like I'm in GTA. Just aim out the window and let a rocket off down the street, blow up everything in the vicinity. Let them do that shit. And I'm gonna be like, nigga, it was second-degree murder. Now let me out. It's like, I didn't plan to do that. That nigga came by my house and he turned the wheel too swiftly. And he looked like he was gonna turn up in my driveway. I had to blow him up.
don't worry, I'm not going nowhere.
Mm-hmm. I ain't going nowhere. Be on the way to fucking Pakistan tomorrow, where you can carry around fucking. No, let's not say that, because I think Pakistan is probably. I think that's the country that's having the big, crazy floods. So I don't want to joke about Pakistan. Prayers to everybody in Pakistan. Like, I think that's where they having the big crazy floods at right now. Let me double check. Let me do some research. Pakistan. Yeah, I think half the country is underwater, bro. So, in all seriousness, no joking. I wish the best for everybody that's over there. Because those type of places are fucked up. Like, the way that they operate is fucked up. Because the people, I ain't gonna get into it. But anyway, I'll be on my way to fucking Brazil. Let's put it that way. No extradition treaty. Gone. Disappear forever. Like, let them pass, like, cause at that point in time, if you can't beat them, you got to join them, bro.
Yeah, if they giving it up like that, you gotta join them, nigga.
You gotta go out there.
Better go do some crime, nigga.
And get all type of artillery up, nigga.
Tell it, nigga, you better go do some crime, nigga.
Yeah,
Shit is free.
I have a stockpile of fucking weapons of mass destruction at my house. Yeah, you crazy?
Nah, this Safety Act really is crazy though. Like, drug kingpins, smugglers, traffickers, or distributors of illegal drugs won't be detained before trial, no matter the quantity of deadly substances they have.
Bro, you know why?
You can come over with 2 million pounds of fentanyl, and they gonna say it's alright. You know, it's alright.
You can call me crazy, bro, but I think that shit being against the law is why people want to do it so much a lot of the times, bro.
You think?
Like, maybe that's only a part of it, but that's like, it's bro, let's be for real. Let's be for real. You take fentanyl and put it in the store or whatever, crack or whatever, and put it in the store and tax it. These motherfuckers is still gonna be going to buy that shit. Like, come on. Come on. Like, I don't know. Because I ain't no, how can you put it besides saying pussy? I ain't trying to say, I ain't no prude, man. I ain't no square like that. But I done seen the worst fucked upness I ever seen people be to the highest degree is off of liquor, bruh. Mm-hmm. I done seen a girl damn near dead off of liquor. Now I ain't had nothing to do with it, but a person, let me just stop. A nigga did it. He alcohol poisoned the girl. That's it. And they sell that shit in the store. So like, we already sell deadly drugs in the store that's regulated. Like, dude, you don't see niggas smuggling 2 million bottles of Hennessy around. Like, do you? Like, but I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I'm just talking shit. Because that's probably what it is.
I don't know. I mean, if you put these crazy drugs in stores, I don't know if people will still use.
I don't know either, man. Like, mind you, I ain't trying to have a bunch of coked out motherfuckers running around, but we already got that.
Yeah.
I had some dude tell me he was Jesus at cookout one night, and he tried to reach in my car and he asked for some money, and I gave him a $1, right, and whatever. And he looked at me and my cousin and said, "I know you got more than that, cause I'm God." I'm like, what? He was like, you know, when you pull up on Cookout, the menu is right there. You pull up on Cookout on New Bern Avenue, crackheads can just hide right behind the menu. And that nigga might have been on something else, but he was just behind the menu, came out once I pulled up the order. And when he reached up in the car, though, I almost needed the safety act, cause I was about to put his shit on the pavement. I done told cuz, get in the glove box and get the shit. Yeah, when he saw that, whatever he was high on, he didn't think he was God no more. Whatever he was high on quickly left his system and he skipped across the street.
I don't know. Safety Act, guys. Safety Act.
It seems like the total opposite.
I feel that's the funny part. It's called the Safety Act, and it's making shit more unsafe.
I don't know, man. You already gotta live in a manner in which you stay ready in this world. So maybe you just gotta stay even more ready now that motherfuckers is able to just
basically get out of jail free card.
And that's the thing. Like, I don't think the law in practice might not be what we think it is, but this is what the criminals is gonna think it is. That's gonna make these, even if this is not how it works, for those first few months, even if every person who shoots somebody and get arrested stay detained, for those first few months, this shit gonna be going crazy with people who think they get away with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Until they realize that it don't work that way. And I'm saying this is under the assumption that it ain't as lax as we think it is. But the floodgates is about to open for the first half of 2023 over there. Like, come on, bro. Like,
But my whole thing is like Chicago of all places. The rat.
you ain't even talking about the rest of Illinois, bro. You just talking about Chicago.
Yeah, just Chicago, bro. Literally just Chicago. Like, as if the murder rate wasn't high enough. But hey, we gonna see the first half of 2021.
I'm gonna see on YouTube in World Star Hip Hop. I ain't gonna see shit. Like, I ain't going over there. Like, that's it. Like,
Nah, but it probably will be more like money crimes going on, like big money crimes at least.
yeah, I think so too.
And it's gonna be. I feel like with that, it's really just gonna be more robberies, if anything. Like that shit, robberies are probably gonna skyrocket, and it's probably gonna be like a robbery every day type shit. Like niggas gonna be running through the streets robbing people, literally, and the cops ain't gonna. I mean, I don't think the cops are gonna be able to stop them.
Of course not.
So, but honestly, if we ever do get a purge, Chicago will probably be the first spot with this fucking act now. Well, Illinois. Let me say the whole state for real, because this shit is within the whole state.
Of course so. This must be some type of fucking social experiment, man.
It's got to be something. There's something extra with this shit. Like it can't be so. I don't think it is.
Are they trying to see if they just lift up laws and peel back the onion little by little? Will people just wipe each other out? Is this some, let me put a conspiracy theory time? Is this population control?
Is it?
I
Said, run free, motherfucker. But hey, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I wish the best for everybody that's over there living in that situation, bro. Like, I just wish you the best. That's all I got to say about it.
Same. I do wish you the best.
Mm-hmm.
Cause this shit don't seem like it's gonna get any better.
Yeah, man. Like, that's it. I'm pretty much finished. Like, I don't really got much else to add to this.
Yeah, nah, I ain't got much to add either. I don't know.
We gonna probably be back Wednesday and try to be back also Thursday. Get a 3-peat this week. Friday is a no-go. The weekend is a no-go. But maybe Wednesday and Thursday. Get a little 3-peat. But anyway, we got to do one more thing. AdamEve.com, promo code RRPOD. In a time where inflation is going crazy, everything is on the rise. Adam and Eve is not. Go to AdamEve.com, put in the promo code RRPOD, and you still get the same prices that you was getting before. You know, the world went to hell a couple months ago.
Right.
Trying to give you a little break from the craziness of the world. Go to AdamEve.com. What do you get when you do that? Just let them know real quick.
Free videos, almost 50% off everything in the store, free and discreet shipping. And anything for your man, your woman, or whoever you would like to call your lover. All inclusive.
Mm-hmm. As long as what you're doing is legal. Anyway.
Well, with the Safety Act. If there anything.
No, if the Safety Act is making that legal, then we got to overthrow Illinois and secede those motherfuckers from the union. Because it's some shit that just, no, sir. Anyway, man. Other than that, I'm pretty much done.
Yeah, I got you though.
All right, man. We out. We out until we are back. And we'll probably be back soon because we need to make more videos because I think YouTube is trying to pay us for this. Who would have thought?